loose and create the early takeaway.
On the ground, it's the rookie from UT. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
He's gone in. It's C.D. Lamb. And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line. That is a gain of 20. What a chance now. First and goal coming up. A great chance to convert that early turnover into points. Here's first and goal. They'll run. It's Williams. He'll get maybe a yard down to the 4-yard line.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up second and goal at the 4-yard line.
Inside the 5, it is second and goal.
Ready? 1918.
Move. And he is going the wrong way. Tackled back at the 7.
It makes sense on second and goal, Mike, to keep this ball on the ground. You always have third down again to finally punch it in. But now after the defense forces you backwards, I think you have to consider putting this one in the air here on third and goal.
They'll look to throw for it with Milton. And the Jets are going to take over at their own 11-yard line.
And in that spot, Mike, that's just painful to see. If the throw's not there, you want him to just get rid of it. Throw it 50 rows into the stands. Give somebody a souvenir. But worst case scenario, you've got to get to fourth down and have a shot at 3 points. But instead, after that pick, you come away with 0.
A first down throw for Fields. That's to the running back, Breece Hall. That keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Just a simple hitch route. Certainly nothing special there or anything downfield, but the idea is the more of those you throw and those efficient passes, the second the defense moves up to take it away, that's when you go for the big ones.
And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
The best linebackers at this level, Mike, they have all the physical attributes. That's a given. But it's really their instincts. It's their ability to dissect and predetermine where the ball is going before the ball is even snapped. And you could see with how fast he met the back at the point of attack, he knew exactly what play was coming.
Second time they've connected on the drive, and this one goes for 17 yards. Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for first and 10.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Fields. He'll find Hall out of the backfield. And he'll be out of bounds, a pickup of 5.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Nice game.
And he'll get forward for about a yard. Trayvon Diggs in on the tackle. It's third and 4.
Brings up third and 4.
Let's go. Don't jump. Ready? All right.
Working out of the gun, it's Fields. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on third down.
So as the saying in the NFL, Mike, short throw, long catch, and that's exactly what they wanted to go with here. Operate in the quick game, don't stress the protection, and while he didn't get necessarily the big play, he does get enough to move the chains.
And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding him to just a short gain.
And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the first quarter of play. The Jets have it here to start quarter number 2. as they come up now on 3rd and 7.
Here we go.
Fields. And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield. No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. Fields to throw for it. Forced out wide. He'll try to run for it. And he'll give himself up after picking up the 1st down. The drive stays alive. They got 23 yards on 4th down.
That's almost unfair. 4th and a mile. You got nowhere to go with the ball, and the quarterback's able to just tuck it down and pick it up with his legs. There's just not a lot of guys in the league that can make that play, and you can see a lot of those defenders hanging their heads saying, we know we just gave them one.
And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a 1st down.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now, this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's 1st and 4.
To the goal line and in. Reese Hall. Touchdown, Jets. It's his 3rd touchdown of the year.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back. Even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan, everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
Nothing is our score as this kick is sent into the air. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Drive will start on the ground. They work forward to the 40-yard line. Tony Adams there on the stop. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Looking out of the gun is Milton. He'll get this complete. It's George Pickens. And he's going to be out of bounds right around midfield. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a 1st down. That's quick RPO to Ferguson. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a 1st down. From the gun, here's Milton. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a 1st down.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready?
To the air once more is Milton. Got his man at the 6. And he's taken down, but they are in business. This sets up 1st and goal.
There's this misconception out there, Mike, that in the NFL you have to run the same amount of run plays as you do pass plays. And as you're seeing in this drive, you can fall on one side of that coin a little bit more as long as you're able to remain effective and efficient. So far, their passing game has dominated here early, and that last pickup leads to a 1st down.
2 minutes remaining. First half in a 7-0 game. We'll come back to MetLife Stadium after this. Another one from the 5. Second down and goal. They'll go with him again.
The ball carrier stops short of the goal line.
Looking for that final yard. It's third and goal.
19, Charger, 19.
Now, this looks like a design run. And no signal. Didn't look like he got there. He did not. And now, the tension mounts. Fourth and goal.
That one didn't have a chance, Mike. They do a great job of getting penetration, clogged up the run lanes, and now this offense has a decision to make here on fourth down.
They'll go. Here's Milton. And he'll take it on in. Jake Ferguson. Touchdown, Cowboys. Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Cowboys will level things out at 7 apiece.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
We're on top, 7 apiece. And the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
35-yard line.
Here we go.
First down. Fields. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
11, 11, 11.
Now, a second down throw for Fields. That's caught downfield by Smith. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. It's a gain there of 26 yards. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Back to throw is Fields. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
2nd and 17 at the Cowboys' 45-yard line.
Nope.
Now, Fields. Forced to his right. He's going to keep it himself. And a nice gain there. He's out of bounds, and that will bring up 3rd down.
That's a smart play. 2nd down, don't force it if it's not there. He's able to tuck it, pick up some extra yards, and set up a more manageable 3rd down.
He'll take a shot. Looking for Wilson. That one is batted away. Incomplete. No separation that time. Tightly defended. It brings up 4th down.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
And that one just short of the crossbar. Couldn't quite get there. It's no good. And the score remains tied at 7.
Ready, ready. Panther 11, Panther 11. Here we go, here we go.
Throwing on 1st and 10 is Milton. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete. Jake Ferguson was the intended target. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get it.
Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. Now the Cowboys going to take a timeout. Clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Now, a throw here. It's backwards. He might be looking to throw this. That'll be incomplete. So they go for the trickery, but it does not work out. And it's going to be 4th down. Cowboys special teams unit heads out for the punt. As this drive quickly stalled out, so he's on to punt it away. Take it in, back at his own 12. And he'll get a few yards on this return, up past the 15-yard line. On 1st and 10, Fields. Let's take it in left side by Smith. And he'll be taken down up around the 32-yard line. Could not ask for more from that first half. All even as we begin quarter number 3. A couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. They put Pickens in motion. Slot man in motion right. The 3rd quarter begins with a run. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and a yard. They'll stick with him again. Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. It was Morrow there to bring him down.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the 1st down marker, and they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
They don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. They'll let the fullback try to push the punt. It'll be a pickup 10. 1st down. Cowboys.
All game long, Mike, this guy is asked to make key block after key block for the ball carrier. But this time, the coaches call on him to do the running for a change, and on 3rd and short, no surprise, he gets the job done.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
19 Cardinal, 19 tight, 19 tight. Not saying 19.
From the shotgun, a throw from Milton. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 7.
At the Jets' 42-yard line.
Cut 19, cut 19. 60 broadcast, 60 broadcast.
Looking to throw, it's Milton. Now a shot here, deep middle. And he's in. Devontae Turpin. Touchdown, Dallas. A terrific play all the way around. Finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
Next to score, Cowboys 14, Jets 7. Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This one crushed. It's over the back line of the end zone. Touchback. And the ball's coming out to the 35.
Here we go. All right.
Going to start this drive on the ground. It's Hall. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. 16 yards on the game. And a quick first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Here we go. Go.
On first down, they go right back to Hall. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
44-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
Here's a 2nd and 6.
Here we go. All right.
Play action now for Fields. A throw left side, taken in by Wilson. And we'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
That's good.
A pickup there of 28 yards.
And if he's late with that throw, Mike, there's a really good chance a defender could have made a play on it. But he does a beautiful job. He puts the ball out in front of his shoulder, leads the receiver, and allows him to get upfield and pick up the first down.
Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10.
Come on, right. All right.
Here's Fields. That's right side and caught by Taylor. And he will score. Mason Taylor. Touchdown, New York. And a special moment as the rookie catches his first NFL touchdown.
And the more they can develop this young tight end, Mike, it just gives this quarterback additional weapons, and it's just going to make this offense even more difficult to stop.
A tight end, his first career NFL touchdown. Do you remember yours?
Oh, man, I'll tell you, I can recall it like it was yesterday, Mike. We were up Sunday night, primetime game, Lambeau Field against Brett Favre and the Green Bay Packers, and the previous play, Brian Urlacher recovered a fumble, probably around the 20, 25-yard line. Brian Greasy was our quarterback for Chicago, and the ensuing play, threw it up to the left corner of the end zone, and Mike, guess who called the game? None other than the legendary John Madden.
That is Ferguson in motion. They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll get forward for a couple. Brandon Stevens there to bring him down.
Brandon Stevens. A 2-yard gain. Brings up second down at the 38-yard line.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd down and 7. Throwing is Milton. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
Brings up 3rd and inches.
Here's 3rd down and a few inches. It's the quarterback with the sneak. And he will have a Cowboys first down. At least at first glance, they'll spot the football just beyond the marker. They find a way to convert on 3rd and inches.
When done correctly, Mike, this is just such a high percentage call. it's kind of hard to choose another play off your call sheet. It's impossible to defend. You can know it's coming, stack the box, whatever you want to do. But most of the time, they'll just drive forward and pick up the first down.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Throwing, Milton. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
We've already seen these two guys connect for a touchdown in this game, and had they been on the same page there, I think they would have been able to add to that total. Unfortunately for them, just a little bit off, and it falls incomplete.
To the air on 3rd down is Milton. Oh, that's swung out wide and intercepted. Picked up by Brandon Stevens. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. What a play by the defense in a tie game. Not only do they come up with a turnover, great, they score the touchdown and take the lead.
And that's just a mistake, Mike, at this point in the game that you just cannot make on offense. You find yourself in a game that could go either way, and you just gift wrap the opposing team a chance to take it back the other way and take the lead.
Folks, at the point is good. And the Jets have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. Touchdown, out is Folk to kick this one away. Here comes the return from a yard or two deep. Now an opening past the 30. And he's going to be out of bounds here, and his guys will have it to start the 4th. Time has run out here in the 3rd quarter.
On the 6.
Milton now the throw on 1st and 10. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
18 Cardinal, 18 Panther 11, Panther 11.
Here's Milton. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Milton from the gun here on 3rd down. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
1st down, Cowboys.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he'll work forward to about 3. It's 2nd down.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
Throwing on 2nd down is Milton. And he's going to get out of bounds with the 1st down. Double as good there. They get the 1st down and save a timeout.
You want to play running back in today's modern NFL, Mike, you have to be able to be a viable weapon in the passing game. It's all about touches. It's not just about handoffs anymore. It's how many different ways can we get the ball in your hands.
2nd and 11.
He's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11.
Up the middle they go. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
So I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
That ball is caught on the sideline and both feet inbounds. A big 3rd down pickup for a 1st down.
At the 7-yard line.
17 yards on the gain, and now they've got 1st and goal. A run on 1st and goal. And the woes in the running game continue. They're going to subtract yards there. A loss on the play.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
Push back to the 11-yard line for 2nd and goal. Get out of the gun is Milton. That's complete to Blue.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
Two plays at their disposal, but they'd love to get it right here on 3rd and goal.
50 Bison.
They'll look to throw for it with Milton. He'll go right and find his running back. So here we go. Could be the play that ends up deciding this one. 4th down and goal.
Cup 19. Panther 11. Warriors 17. Ready.
From the gun, here's Milton. And this is incomplete. They don't go for the field goal. Wind up trying to throw for the touchdown. They get nothing out of it on 4th and goal.
And this is a tricky call for this coach. A field goal doesn't do you a lot of good, but a touchdown does. So I don't hate the call, but great job by this defense coming up with a stand and getting the ball back.
Here we go.
The drive begins with a run, and it's off. And somehow he's going to get a yard out of this. He fought through that first contact. They'll bring up 2nd down. And now the defense is going to take their first time out. Remember, they get an extra one built in with 2-minute warning coming up momentarily. Look him up on a 2nd down and 8.
Here we go, Smack.
From the shotgun, it's Field. A toss left side, caught by his running back.
That's a gain of 3. Now 3rd and 5.
So just under 2 minutes here in this one. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Third and 5.
Here we go, Smack.
They'll drop to throw. That's over the middle and take it in. He's got it. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on third down.
These curl routes, he's been running these routes since he was a young kid in Pop Warner football, and I like to call it pulling the string. You've got the defender thinking you're going downfield, and you stick that foot in the ground, work back to the quarterback, friendly to the ball, and really nice job picking up the first down.
Shotgun snap and a give to Hall. That's a timeout for Dallas. It's their second, and they'll get together prior to the second down play.
So these situations, Mike, are always very tricky for a play caller. Of course you want to keep the clock moving. You're just trying to run the game out and maintain this lead, but you also don't want to become overly predictable. So with the defense just selling out to stop the run, I think they have to mix in a few high completion percentage passes to just at least keep them off balance. So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules, and the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend. Little miscommunication there, and now brings up third down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
So on fourth down, out comes Austin McNamara to punt for New York. Back deep to receive, the explosive Kavontae Turpin. That could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line.
Ready?
They'll come up for 1st and 10.
79 Broncos. Come on, come on. Hit. Broncos, 18 Ravens, 18 Ravens. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
Now Milton. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. Picked up by Sauce Gardner.
Well, I think by now, Mike, we know where the biggest mismatch of this game has been. This defense is all over this passing game. Everywhere they look, they have defenders in the right spot. They've resulted now in 3 interceptions, all while forcing this offense to try to adjust their game plan on the fly.
They will run it over center with Hall. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Here we go.
He'll go again with Hall. Nothing doing there. He'll go down behind the line.
These negative runs, they just make everything for the play caller that much more difficult, Mike. So they've got to find a way to be more efficient on these early downs, meaning 1st and 2nd down, because if not, you find yourself the entire game in 3rd and pass, and that's what every single defense in the league is trying to do.
Hey, Terry. 11.
Third down, here's Hall, and will be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this 4th quarter. So this one in the win column for the Jets. They proved much the best in this one. Get a solid performance in all 3 phases of the game and ride that to victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Jets as we say goodbye from MetLife Stadium.
This speech is my recital. I think it's very vital to rock around. That's right.
On time.
It's tricky. It's the fight. Here we go. It's tricky to rock around. To rock around. That's right. On time. It's tricky. It's tricky. 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 It's tricky to rock around. To rock around. That's right. On time. It's tricky.
Tricky. I met this little girlie. Her hair was kind of curly. Went to her house and out. I had to leave real early.
These girls are really, all they just say is, or spend some time and rock a rhyme. I bet it's not that easy. It's tricky to rock around, that's right, on time it's tricky. How is it, D? It's tricky. It's tricky to rock around, that's right, on time it's tricky.
Tricky. In New York, the people talking try to make us rhyme. They really hawk, but we just walk because we have no time.
And in the city, it's a pity, cause we just can't hide. Tinted windows don't mean nothing, they know who's inside. It's tricky to rock around, that's right, on time it's tricky. How is it, D? Tricky. It's tricky to rock around, that's right, on time it's tricky. Tricky, huh? When I wake up, people take up mostly all of my time. I'm not singing, phone keep ringing, cause I make up a rhyme.
I'm not bragging, people nagging cause they think I'm a star. Always tearing what I'm wearing, I think they're going too far.
A girl named Carol follows Daryl every gig we play. Then she dissed her and dismissed her, now she's jocking Jay.
I ain't lying, girls be crying cause I'm on TV. They even bother my poor father cause he's down with me.
It's tricky to rock around, that's right, on time it's tricky. How is that? Tricky. It's tricky to rock around, that's right, on time it's tricky. We don't use
Assume
on your own.
they offer
And lots, but we just leave it alone. It's like that,
y'all.
but we don't quit.
You keep on
Rock, shock, cause this is it.
Your blades are sharpened with precision, flashing your favorite point of view. I know you're waiting in the distance, just like you always do, already pulling me in, already under my skin, and I know exactly how this ends. I let you open just to watch me bleed.